The funniest part about this is like, this is one of those things that even if it's true, you're not supposed to say because it's just a...
There's some truth to this, by the way, in terms of like optics or how you manage the public image.
bad way to campaign. Okay. And it's also typical Obama to hit this fucking, and I'll say it, white supremacist ass take. Typical pick up your pants Obama. Okay. For him,
I don't understand this at all.
to say this is so gross as a black man is ridiculous. Because here's why it's ridiculous. Okay. Young men on average across the board are swinging for Trump. Okay. Black men are the smallest part of that constituency. How the f are you going to call out black men as a black man yourself in this regard?
That doesn't, first of all, that doesn't make it a white supremacist take. Second of all, he was just like at a group talking about a specific subcultural... You can, guy, it is legal to talk about like the issues black men are having politically, even if white men are having like worse. You can talk about that. Like you're allowed to. That like, that's not racist or anything. Obviously there are ways to do it that are racist, but yeah, he's a black guy talking about black issues. I mean, it seemed relevant, like, in the context of the discussion that he was having.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
I don't get it.
What are you doing? Like, what the... Like, oh, yeah, it's black people's fault. You're right. Come on.
I don't think he said it's black people's fault. He just said that it's pretty wild as a black guy to vote for a person who is racist against you, in part because you're misogynistic against black women, which is a thing that happens. It's not... I wonder if he's talking more about the black men should pull up their pants Cosby-style racism, but Obama didn't do that at all. I can kind of see Hasan's point. I believe his point is that singling out black men over men as a whole is kind of racist. It's okay. No, that's just not racist. It's okay to talk about a dynamic in a specific group. Like, you can do that in a racist way, but it is okay to say, like, hello, I am talking about black issues for a moment. I don't know. If anything, I'd say it's kind of the opposite, where it feels a little weirdly racially coded for Hasan, who is not black, to, like, a black guy is talking about black issues, and Hasan is like, you can't talk about black issues. You can only talk about all issues. That's a little weirder to me. I'm not saying it's racist to Hasan. I just feel like, I don't know, it's not... There's just not much that objectionable about it. Whatever. Hasan is not black, therefore he is racist. Make that the video title. Clip it and ship it, boys. I think his point is more like Obama's angle is like if Dems blamed leftists for Biden dropping out. It isn't, though. It's not. Obama didn't say anything like black men are the reason Trump might win, or black men are being uniquely bad about this. He literally just said, like, this is an issue, and I think if you're being influenced by this issue, that's pretty dumb. Like, it's just not comparable. 80% of black men voted for Clinton in 2016 and 79% voted for Biden in 2020. Why are we being lectured to? All right, fine, you got me. King Vamp, why are you being such a little bitch? You're not... Quit being a pussy, dog. You're not being lectured to. He's not talking to all black men. He's talking about one tendency and one sub-demographic. He's allowed to do that. There's nothing innately wrong with that. It's not about you. Quit. Like, you're being a little baby. Why am I being lectured to? F off. I could do this about anything. Why am I being talked to when I'm a college-educated professional with an income over X bracket? I'm statistically likely to vote blue. Just quit finding, like, you're going through life. I'm gonna tell you, this is me telling you to pull your pants up, King Vamp, okay? The pants is a non-victim mentality. I don't care where your real life pants are at, but the victim mentality shit has to go. You're not being lectured to. If you are a black man and misogyny is like pulling your vote away from Kamala Harris, which is a thing that happens, that was who he was talking to. If misogyny is motivating you to vote for Trump rather than Kamala Harris, King Vamp, then you were being talked to. If you weren't, then you're not. That's it. I just don't... Why are people so defensive? I don't get it. He was shaming them, but that's fine. He was saying it's bad if sexism makes you vote for a racist. That's true. Like that. This is such an unobjectionable point. I've made this point on stream. I know Obama's the one saying it, and he's nowhere near as cool or accomplished as me. I get it, but like, it's not a good point to argue with. My point is why the assumption immediately misogyny when black men supported Clinton more than Biden. It's not, he's not making an assumption that all black men who are voting for Trump aren't voting for Kamala Harris because they're sexist. He's only saying, I think that is one of the reasons why people in the black male community might be voting for Trump rather than Kamala Harris, which is absolutely true. Like he's addressing the sub demographic of men who are not. If you're not on the fence about voting or voting for Trump as a black man, you're not part of the group. He was. I can't believe you put me in a position where I'm defending something that Obama said. I don't like the guy at all. Just like it's just such a difficult, you know, me when the liberal president says that the sky is blue. It's more of a orange closer to dusk. What if we all got along? What if we lived in a post-racial community where the only race is gamer?